Hello guys, welcome to 3D Home, and in today's tutorial we're doing something amazingly, okay? But before then, happy new year to everyone. Alright, so let's get back to it. So the first thing we'll be working on, okay, is the fence grill. You can see we have a rough work already, okay? So I did this for us to have an idea of what we're working on. So this is what we're going to model with more details, okay? With more details. So we are going to remove this, but just for you to have an idea of what we're about to do. So we'll take this off and model something fresh. Alright. So now, the first thing, if you have a fence like this, or it depends on any design that you have, and you want to model the grill, okay? You want to model the grill. So what you need to do is take the measurement of that thing, because if you were to give a welder to fabricate this particular grill, it has to come and measure this thing. So for you to design it, you also have to measure it, okay? So let's do the measurement together now. So we'll be working with front elevation, okay, which is the south. So this is the south elevation. Let me take away this. This is the south elevation. So we need to take this measurement now. And the tool we're using for this is going to be line. Okay. So under document, okay, under document, this is line 2. So click on line 2. Make sure it's under this chained. Click on chain. Now I want us to pick the height from here. I want it to start from here. So let's start from here, because these two lines are not aligned. So we'll start from here. We'll pick here to this point, and then take it all the way to this side. Once you get here, don't click on this line, okay? Just press on shift and pick the same point, okay? Now bring it down, come all the way to this point, click here, take it down to this point. What we are doing now is we are taking the measurement, okay? We want to take the shape of that place. So now I click escape and click on this line. Now let's take it outside to be outside. So we have the shape of this opening now. So what we need to do now is this like a form work. So everything we're going to model is going to be like within and some touches up. Once we are done here, we'll just take it inside and fix for all these openings. Alright, so after you've gotten the shape, the next thing you have to do now, let's go ahead with the design, okay? So now let's take off this one, but before then, suspend this group so that all the lines, remember we use chained line. That's why everything, without you suspending the group, is going to be chained. So for you to be able to click single line, make sure you click on chain, okay? Make sure you click on suspend group. Now you can click on single line. So let's do away with this line and this line, and then pick a fresh line. This time around, we're not going to pick chain, we'll pick this one, single line, and then draw it all the way to this point. Okay, so now let's do the design. You notice something like an arc on the other one, so let's do it now. We are going to pick another line from here. Now we'll determine the height that I want it to be. This is 430. Let's do it, let's go with 4, let's say 450. It's still not bad, okay? And now there's another thing we'll be using to get some points. After you've drawn the line, let's go with let's pick this hotspot tool. Click on hotspot tool. It's just for us to tick some lines, some spots, okay? Mark some spot. We have the spot now. Press escape. Now just select everything, shift and remove this one and this one, leaving only this one. Now we press on control to have a copy of these dots. Okay, now let's bring it all the way to this point. This is okay. I think we should go with 452, 450. Open, enter. You see another line here. So these lines are for guide. Okay, this point rather, they are like guide points. So pick the same thing, tap control to have a plus sign, because we're making a copy of it. Now take it inside and still click on 450 and enter. So we have this ones now. So now we're going to be taking these two lines up. This is very simple, okay? Just pay close attention. Now we'll select this line, press on shift, select this other line too. Now let's take this one up to this point. I think this is one. Okay, let's go ahead with 150. So this is 150. Now what we'll be doing now is we want to curve a line like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. That's the reason for this point, okay? If you don't have this point here, you will not be able to curve. You might not know the exact point you click. So you reaching this other point, you might not know where to click. Okay, that's why we have this dot line, this hotspot line point. So that if you take a line like this, you will know where to click, and then take it up to this point, you know where to click again. So now the next tool we'll be using is spline tool. This spline tool, which is just above. It depends on how your own this thing is, but this one is just above the hotspot tool. So you click on the spline tool, bring it here. This is the first point. Now you click on this point. So that as we take it up, it's curving. Now we click on this point, bring it back to this point. You click, then take it back to this point. Click, then right click and say OK. Now you can see that we have that smooth curve. So now we don't need these inner lines anymore. You delete them. This is the only thing we need now. Okay. So for us to have those rails, the rails, we need to copy these ones. Okay, but we're going to be dividing them. So you click on this one. All right. Don't click again. Just click and make sure it's flexible like this. Now click on this multiply and click on distribute. Let's go with let's try 14 and see how many or how the spacing is going to be. Then click and distribute. Okay, I think this is not bad. And then click. So once you click like this, just leave it like that. Don't click any other thing except for this adjust. Click on adjust and click on this top line. Everything will go up. You can see we have this now. So now the next thing is, let's do some little, everything we're doing here now is just going to be, this is like the iron work we're working on now. Like this is the design. We're already working on the design. So you first of all, you have to use your lines to get those shape and everything. So that is what we're doing now. So click on this line now. Click on it again and tap Control to have a copy of it. So we're bringing this one down and this two. Okay. So everything you're doing now, it depends on how you want your design to look like. So let's click here. I will say okay. And mind you, we need some irons that will socket here and here, and another iron that will socket here and here. So if we leave this one like this, it's going to flush all the way like this. So we just need to take like 50 offset inside, just say 50. Okay, then remove this line and delete this one. Then let's take this one up a little, and then from here to here, say 50 again, 50, and then we delete this one and take this one up a little. But you notice that these ones are smaller, while these ones are bigger. So we might just delete these inner ones. Okay, and then pick this one, and still say this time around, let's say okay, let's still say 14. Everything is going to still distribute equally from here to here. All right. So we forgot that and click outside. So don't worry, still click on it and make sure it's selected, and click on this adjust and click this top one. So everything is here intact. Now all the lines are distributed equally. That's all the rays are distributed equally. But for this down part now, we just have to, drag them down. Okay, we'll do that one after the other. One after the other. Just bring them down like this, like this, like this. Okay, like this and like this. So we'll click here, click this one, trim these ones. We'll just trim these ones and this one. Okay. All right. So I think we should add one little design up here too to be nice. So we'll just take another design from here to here. Press tap Control each time you're copying to have a copy of it. So we might just make this one 100. Okay. So this is our design now. This is our design. So I think we've done much already for now. Okay, let's just convert these things to ions. Okay, let's convert them to ion. But everything you have here is just line. It's just line. And mind you, we did these things on elevation. Take note of this. This is elevation. Okay, you cannot convert them to lines. Sorry, you cannot convert them to steel. You cannot convert the lines to steel while you're on elevation. So you have to take everything to floor plan for it to work. All right. So now we're going to copy everything like this. Then Control C, which is copy. And now we click on ground floor, any floor of your choice. Let's delete this one. This one, the previous ones I did. So you come to ground floor. This is where that fence is. So just come by the side and Control V, paste them by the side here. So this is what we have now. So you're going to be working with this one on the ground floor. Forget about the one on the south elevation. In fact, let's just delete this one because we don't need it. Okay, don't need it. So make sure you're on floor plan. Take note. Don't do this part now. This particular part now. Don't try to convert to, because it might not, it's not going to work. It's going to give you some kind of issues. Okay, so make sure you're on ground floor before you do that. All right, so let's proceed. Since we are here now, what we need to do is we are going to go back to our design and then go to beam, not column, beam. All right, click on beam. Once you click on beam, go to the settings. So now, just once you're on settings, come to segment. Under segment, this is where you determine which of them you want to use. You might decide to use this rectangle, or you might decide to use circular. Any one of your choice. Any one of your choice. Okay, any one of your choice. So let's use the circle. I think, yeah, let's just use the circle and see. So you click on this circle. This is where you change. Click on these two, change them, and then select the color you want, color of your choice. All right, and for this spacing, sorry, the diameter, 15. 15, will 15 be okay? Let's try 20. Let's try 20 and see if it's going to be too big. So click on 20. We type 20 and then we click OK. Once you click OK, this part now is very simple actually. So once you come here, you can test the thickness by drawing. Okay, if you're okay with the thickness, this is 20 mm. Okay, if you're okay with the thickness, then you can go ahead and hold down your spacebar button and then start clicking on them. You click on this one, it will show. You click on this line, then click on this one, then click on this down one, and click on this one, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So that's why I said the line are actually your guide. So first of all, get all the shapes with your lines. Once you get the shapes with your line, then you can proceed with all. The thickness will not be a problem. So now, if we check our 3D now, you're going to see it on the floor. You're going to see that on the floor. You can see we have it on the floor now. Okay, we have this on the floor. Have this on the floor. All right. So, but we are not done yet. We need to create some little arrows above this. Some little arrows above this. I think that would be nice. So let's go back to our ground floor. Okay. So now, since we are on our ground floor like this, can we extend this? Okay, since we are on our ground floor, I think we should just, let's add a little thing above this. So we'll just click on, since this is beam, just click on your beam again. Click on this middle part and type in, let's say 50. This one too. Or instead of us repeating everything, let's just copy this. Tap, move, then control, bring this here. Just control. Make sure your plus sign is showing before you copy. Otherwise, it's not going to show. Like you see, we made a mistake here. Okay, so now click on this, copy, and then tap control. We're taking this up. Plus sign should show before it's to work. Okay. All right. There's no plus sign. Okay, there's plus sign now. Like this, and like this. like this, like this. Nope. All right. Plus sign must show before it to work. Okay. Plus sign now. Do that by tap your shift, then it will show. You see the beauty is coming out now. If you check our 3D, you can see the difference now. It's coming out. So now we need to add arrows on this top, arrows on this top. So that's the next thing we're going to do now. Arrows on this top. So how do we add those arrows? This is another stage now that I need to pay your attention, okay? Because constructing that arrow is very simple, but you need to pay attention. Otherwise, you might miss this simple step, okay? So now we're going to click on under this document, you're going to select this fill tool, okay? Click on fill tool, then take this part from here to this part like this, okay? This is what we have, right? So now from here now, move this point, make sure it's on this move node to this point, and then we are drawing those arrows, okay? So now we'll click on this middle and select this one, click here, we are adding node, then now we'll move this one inside like this. Then for this one, we're adding another one here. So we'll move this one back to this point. I think we might just add one again. So we'll keep this one here. Okay. So now for this one, we'll just click here and then click again. So we'll click on any of the nodes rather, and then click on this filter slash. Okay. Leave it on this filter, fillet rather. Leave it on this fillet and change this radius to 5 and say okay. So everything looks smooth now. No, not all, not all, not all, not all. So I think we just have to pick the line. Nope, there's something we need to do. Click on this. Let's check, make it 5. Wow. This point, this point, this point, this point. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's try something. Apply to all corners. Okay. Let's select this, apply to all corners. And then now leave it like this. I'll make sure this one is 5 and then okay. Boom. So this is it. Alright. But for this up one, let me do that again. Once you click on any of the nodes, okay, click on this fillet slash chamfer. Make sure this apply to all corners is checked. Then make this radius 5 and then click it to affect everything. So now we don't need this one to have it. All we need to do now is just click here and then drag this one straight like this. You can see a little bend here. It's still okay. Let's leave it like that. And then, but if you want it, let's just keep it sharp. Let's keep it sharp. Yep. Okay. So for this down part, I just change it to this one, then bring it straight all the way here like this. So now we're going to click on this. We're going to leave it like this. Then we'll click on the first on this drawing of this arrow. You first of all need to use your chamfer and your fill tool to create this the shape, and then use chamfer to smooth the edges. That's one. Then secondly, now you need to go back to design, click on slab, hold down space bar. But before then, make settings on your slab. Let's make this maybe 50, or let's say 30. It's okay. Thickness, so it's 30. And then for the color, let's make use of um gold. Let's say gold. We cannot find gold, might just use yellow. Okay, let's say this yellow, and then you say okay. Okay, so now press spacebar and click inside. Everything is inside now. So if you remove, if you, this is slab now you're clicking on. So if you click on this slab now, hold this node. We are going to mirror this. Okay, we're going to mirror this. Tap Control to have a copy of it. So this is mirror now. This is the slab. This is slab, but there's still filler there. There's still fill tool there. So we might just shift this one a little to this part, then erase this fill tool, and then bring this one back to its position. Back to its position. So now you can see that an arrow is showing, right? An arrow is showing, but it's not yet done now. Let me show you. You see our 3D now. This is not how we model. Yeah, we are professionals. We are the professionals in this channel, all of us. So we're actually going to change something. Okay, we're going to change something. We are going to I think we should reduce. I think we should reduce the width, or we should leave it like this. Let's reduce. Okay. Let's reduce the width a little. All right. Let's reduce the width. It's looking to be, because when we start applying them, the spacing here is going to be small, and this is going to be look very big. So let's just go back and reduce this one. So we might just do it this way, like this, and select this chamfer all, and this. Okay, this. So we'll take this one, we'll move it to this point, and for this one, we'll shift this node to this point. All right. So now let's rotate this. Let's mirror it again. From here, tap Control to have it. So I think it looks better now. Let's check the 3D. It looks almost the same. Almost the same. Almost the same. But the thickness is much. So what we need to do now is that we're going to reduce the thickness. So you click on this other one too. Reduce it from, this is 30 and it's looking this big. Let's make it 20 and see. 20. So I think we'll leave it at 20. We'll leave it at 20, 20, 20, 20. I actually think, I'm thinking something. We should slant this a bit. Okay, let's leave it like this. Let's leave it like this. Okay. Now, this arrow is one side. It has to be showing, it has to look like star. Okay. It has to look like star when you're looking at it from the top. So what we need to do now is to change that look and make it look like the star. Okay. Make it look like the star. If we convert this, if we reduce this thickness to 10, let's see how it's going to look like. Convert this to 10. It's not bad, because we're going to change this other view too. So what we need to do right now is we're going to click on this tool. Once we click on this tool, we're going to right click and then convert this to morph tool. Okay, yes, convert to morph tool. And then now we're going to let's first of all shift it from here to this side. Okay, we're going to stand this. Once we stand this, then we'll do the adjustment. But sometimes if you want to rotate it and stand it, it might look a bit difficult to stand. Okay, it might look a bit. Okay, we've gotten something. Thank God. Okay, so we'll just use this one and stand it like this, straight. Okay, stand it straight. But in some cases where it's not standing, I think we might just use that formula again. Don't worry, when we want to use this one, we might use that formula. Okay, well, this is another one. This one actually stands. So now you're seeing the top now. Okay, you're seeing the top. So what we're going to do now is we select everything. Select one of, just click on one part and click on rotate. Pick the middle point. Okay, pick the middle point, bring it this way. tap Control to have a copy of it. That plus sign should show, and then rotate it to this side. We are going to have two of this together. All right, two of this together. So now select everything, right click again and convert to morph. Okay, so let's see how it's looking like on our 3D. You see how it's looking like now. The star is showing, but there's a way it looks like. Okay, so that's the adjustment we're going to do now. Everything should point to one direction. Okay, how do we do that now? The simple thing we're going to do is that we're going to go back to our floor plan and we're going to pick okay, we're going to go to this document, select view this section, bring it here, open it to this side. This is looking big. We just take it back a little so you can see your work. Okay, this is it. So now click on this, right click and open view. Okay, so this is it now. Now what are we going to do? We are going to reduce this thing. So you click on this ones, click on this dot and bring it to this middle point. Click on it, this other part again, bring it to this middle point. Click on this one, bring it to this middle point. Click on this one again, bring it to this middle point. Yep. So now it's remaining this one. Okay, it's remaining this one. So now let's check our 3D. There's a bit difference. Okay, we might not see it now, but now let's take this one up and then rotate this one to face down. Rotate this to face down and then move it to this part, and right click and say open view. Okay, now we're going to click on this one, take this point to the middle point, click this one, take this point to the middle point, click this one, take this point to the middle point, click this one too and take this point to the middle point. Everything now is together. Okay, check our 3D, discover that they have one point. They have one point. They're pointing to one direction. All right, pointing to one direction. So this is our arrow now. Okay, this is our arrow. So now we need to return this one back to look down, or we raise this one and apply this one, but we still need to leave it on the ground because on the floor, because we need to do some little design inside here. So that means we just have to take this one back to its previous position. So select everything and Control G. Now remove this suspend group. We click on this now, click again, let's look for that rotate and see if we can rotate this back. Thank God. So we take this straight from up, let's see, from up back to this point, this down point. All right, so now mind you, you can design your arrow anyhow you want it. Okay, anyhow, with any other design you have in mind, but I'm just trying to give us the steps. Okay, with these steps you can design anything you want to design. So now we have this here. All right, we have this arrow here, and I might want us to rotate this a little, like to rotate this a little. Might just be like this and decide to turn this a little. Hope this is straight. Hope this is straight. This is not straight though. Let's see if we can rotate from here. Okay, Okay. This is not looking fine. Let's shift it to the front a little bit. Then we'll click here and okay. You know what? Let's leave it like this for now. If we stand everything, then we can rotate them. Okay. Can rotate them when we stand them from the plan view. Or you can still decide to use another method. We have different method of doing things actually. You can decide to cut the section view from here, and then let's try this method. You click on open, you're going to still see it. So this is it. You see that if it's on the plan. Then now, alright, so let's rotate this a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. So you click here, select this rotate, stand at the middle point and rotate this a little. Okay, so let's see how this one looks like. Okay. All right. So now from here now we can shift the remaining things. Let's delete this section line. So now we can shift I think we should draw a line from this middle point downward. So now we can select both the line. Let's do it this way from here to here. So click here, click here. So now I can select this line. Okay, then under move, we'll copy them to this point and make sure you click on control to make a copy of them. Okay, if I'm moving this thing to this side, I must click on control so that the other one will still be intact. Otherwise, as we keep moving, the previous one will be going off, will be moving out. So your plus sign should always be activated by pressing control. Okay, by pressing control. Sorry, my mic went off. I'm so sorry about that. I'm just discovering that it has been going off and I didn't notice. So please bear with me. And we just manage this mic now. We'll manage this one for now. So sorry about that. What I was trying to say is that you copy them, all of them, to this single reel, and then aside that, now you see that everything is coming out. But before then, we still need to draw something. Um, we still need to draw some little designs on inside of these pieces, on these pieces. Okay, we still need to draw simple designs inside these pieces, and that's the final step. So I'll be using spline tool to do that. Okay, we're using spline tool to do that. So now we'll click on this one. Okay, and we just do something like this. I don't know if it's okay. You know what? Let's just do something simple. Okay, let's do something simple. Okay, for this one, I just do something like this. So I just want to do something simple at the same time. When you're working on any other design now, just take this as a guide. Yes, use this as a guide. Okay, this one should continue to this side like this. It's looking funny, but at the same time, it's coming out. Um, I think we'll just do everything and mirror it. Yep. Mirror it to this side. Take care too. Okay. Then we'll take care. So like this. Just all you need to do is just be following a particular shape and be clicking. There's nothing too hard about that. Okay. As you're clicking, it will be taking the shape. This is not good. Okay. Same thing here, like this. Okay. So we're almost done. Then we'll take this one. This will be the last one. Then we might just mirror them. Okay, this one will continue. It's not giving us the vibe we want. Okay, let's mirror this. Let's mirror this to this side. Let's mirror it to this side. But before then, let's grab a line first too. From here to here. Then select everything at once. To here, to here, to here, to here, to here. And then we'll mirror this from this point to this point. Tap Control to have the sign. So we have the same thing this way. Okay. So now what we're doing is we're still going to use the same beam tool. Okay, just how we use for this one. We use beam tool to get all these things. So you click on your same beam tool, go inside the settings, still leave it on this circular. You can decide to use any of them. So we'll just use the circular. But this time around we'll change it from this 20 to, let's change it to let's say 5. Let's try 5. And then now click on spacebar and click on them. Click on them. Okay. Click on them. Them. What is wrong with this one? Something is not giving here. Let's come to this one and see the same thing. Every other one is okay, except then we need to amend something there. Let's amend something. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. These ones that have additions, we need to fill in those addition points. Yeah. Okay. So it's remaining this one, which I've refused to join from the down part. So we just delete it and redraw this point. So same on that document, we'll still pick this line too. Okay, what's happening here? We don't need this one. So pick the spline tool and then do the drawing again. This one is even going to look better. Yeah, okay. So click on this line and mirror it from here. You tap Control to have a copy of it. Okay, so same thing, our beam with the settings we've done. We'll click on this and click on this too. So now you can see that we have this design. So if you check our 3D now, this is the design we've done so far. This is the design we've done so far, and we might want to do one little adjustment. Okay, let's add a bit of yellow. So we'll click on this, select this, then we'll change the size to, let's say, 40. Okay, if I draw it here, it's going to show. That's the aim. Okay, so for the color, we're going to change it to the same yellow, which is this paint, and then we're going to draw it here. We're going to draw it from here to here. Our 40 looks too big. Let's change it to 30. And we're going to draw it from here to here. Then we'll copy this. We'll select 14, right? Which is 14 from here to this point. That was the division we did back then. So it's still okay. And we might want to pick this and this and this and this and this. Yep. Copy this one down to this point. Alright. So if you check our 3D now, this is what we have. So this is what we have done. Okay? This is what we have done. This came out very well. This came out very, very well. This came out well. So now what we're doing now is we're going to highlight everything, and then let's make a copy of it in case there's any mistake. We can easily fall back to this one. Okay, yeah. So we'll select everything, right click and convert to morph, and then continue anyways. So now we are going to right click again and uniform, boom. Okay, I like the way the thing came out, the way the fence grill came out. It's looking, came out well. So now what we'll be doing now is I'm going to click on this one. Okay, that was a bit heavy now. I'm going to click on this, and then okay, I said earlier on while I was trying to raise this one, while I was trying to rotate these angles, sorry, the stars, those arrows. So I said there's another means we can use to rotate it and make it stand. So I'll select everything again, and then right click and convert to morph to. Okay, convert to morph to. Morph, you can create an instrument again. Convert to morph, and then now I'll pick slab, draw a box here. Okay, and I'll convert the slab to morph to Okay, I'll group everything. Control G. I'll group everything. Now click on this one. Click on this morph. I'll rotate. Let's see if we can find a way to. If it's not showing, just uncheck the group. Like hide, just hide the group. Coming. Let's select everything I'm seeing. Then we'll click on group. Something is not giving us what we want. Okay. What we'll do right now is let's use another method to erase this. So we'll select everything, right? Leave it as grouped as it is. Then we'll click on west elevation, which is this. West elevation. You should be able to see this gap. So click on this now. Click by the side. Click on rotate. So we'll rotate this from here to here. We'll just turn this one. This is another simple way of doing it. Okay. So now we don't need this slab anymore. Just come to suspend the group and then delete this slab because we don't need it anymore. Okay. Now let's check out 3D. Everything is standing now. So now what we're doing, we'll leave it back to the group, and now we're going to take this point, any of the point at all. Just hold any of the points, remove it from rotate, just click on this move. Let's move it now to this place. Move it to this place. Now you can see that we've created this beautiful rail, and if you want to see that these ones are intact, these ones are inside, these ones too are inside. So now all we need to do is to copy them. Just go to your south elevation and copy. Okay, so click on this. We'll click on this point. Ctrl A, just move it to this other side. Click. Did I press Ctrl? Yeah, I did. So I'll click on this one, Ctrl, and click this part. Yep, and I'll click here. Thank God the mic didn't go out this time. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, guys. So now we've done this successfully. The reason for this fence grid, there are sometimes you might want to model a particular fence, but there are some designs you can't find when you check online. You just have to model them yourself. So if you have, and some clients, once they give you a particular design, you have to bring that exact design. So I have to like find a way to model this one. So if you have, if you model this, you can save it as components. Save it as components. Each time you model it, anytime you can easily use it anytime you want. Okay. So I think we'll be stopping here. Thank you so much for your time, and if you find the video helpful, okay, please drop make sure to like, to share, okay, and do well to subscribe to the channel, okay. And if you want me to show us how to convert this this fence grill to components, just type it down in the comment section. So I'll show you how to do it, so that each time you're working on your ArchiCAD, you want to pick this component, you don't have to remodel it again. All you have to do is just to go inside and click on the component and it will appear. All right, so see you on our next tutorial. Thank you very much once again for your time.